Hi, I'm Chloe. I'm a graphic designer at Pinnacle Marketing, where I've been slowly climbing the ladder for the past 2 years. My life's pretty simple. Too many late nights staring at Adobe Illustrator and not enough weekends actually living. You're seriously not leaving yet? It's almost 9, Maya called from my office doorway, her bag already slung over her shoulder. Just finishing this mock-up for the Westside account. Derek wants it first thing tomorrow. Your dedication is admirable but stupid. Text me when you get home. That's Maya, my best friend since college and the office's social media guru. She worries too much, but that's why I love her. I finally packed up around 10. The office was empty except for Jason, the new guy who'd transferred from the Chicago branch last month. Working late again, Chloe? Need a ride? His smile seemed friendly enough, but something about him always made me uneasy. Thanks, but I'm good. My apartment's close. Back at my place, Zach was sprawled on our couch playing video games. He's my roommate, a chef with weird hours who sometimes forgets to wash dishes but always remembers to save me leftovers from the restaurant. You look wrecked. Derek running you ragged again? The Westside campaign is killing me. And that new guy Jason keeps offering unwanted design suggestions. The dude who kept staring at you at the building barbecue? Major creep vibes? I laughed it off, but Zach wasn't wrong. The next evening, I stayed late again. Derek had sent back my designs with his typical vague feedback. Make it pop more. The office emptied quickly. Even Jason left early, mentioning something about plans. It was nearly 11 when I finally headed home. The night was unusually quiet. No traffic, no pedestrians. Just streetlights casting long shadows across empty sidewalks. I felt it before I heard it. Footsteps behind me, matching my pace. Before I could turn, a hand gripped my arm with bruising force. Keep walking. No one will help you. His voice was low, face obscured by a hoodie. My pepper spray was buried in my bag, completely useless. Take my wallet, just let me go. This isn't about money, Chloe. He knew my name. I stomped hard on his foot and twisted away, running toward the lit convenience store 2 blocks ahead. When I looked back, he was gone. The police officer barely looked up from his computer as I reported it. No physical description? No wallet stolen? Probably just some drunk guy. He knew my name. Probably heard someone call you that earlier. Look, we'll file a report, but without more to go on. Back home, I triple-checked the locks while Zach made me tea. I'm calling Maya, he insisted. As I sipped my tea, something nagged at me. The grip on my arm. It felt familiar somehow. And my name. There was something about the way he said it. My phone buzzed with a text from an unknown number. Working late again tomorrow, Chloe? My stomach dropped. Whoever grabbed me tonight knew my schedule, my route home, and my phone number. And I had the sinking feeling they were much closer than I wanted to admit. I showed the text to Zach, who immediately snatched my phone. That's it. I'm walking you to work tomorrow and picking you up. You can't rearrange your whole schedule for me. Watch me. This isn't random, Chloe. This creep knows you. Sleep was impossible that night. Every noise made me jolt awake, convinced someone was trying to break in. By morning, I looked like a zombie with a coffee addiction. At work, I jumped when Jason appeared beside my desk. Rough night. You look tense. Just tired. He placed a coffee on my desk. Vanilla latte, right? I noticed that's what you always order. The gesture seemed nice, but something about his attention to detail unnerved me. Thanks. That's thoughtful. Hey, we're a team. Speaking of which, I heard about your walk home last night. Office gossip travels fast. That sounds terrifying. My stomach nodded. I hadn't told anyone at work except Maya. It was nothing, I lied. Well, if you ever need a ride, I'm happy to help. For the next week, Jason became my shadow, offering help with projects, bringing coffee, staying late when I did. His constant presence actually started making me feel safer. Maybe I misjudged him, I told Maya over lunch. Or maybe he's love-bombing you. Men don't suddenly become saints without reason. Not every guy is like your ex, Maya. And not every helpful colleague is actually helpful. Have you noticed anything else weird happening? I hesitated. My files for the West Side project kept getting altered. I thought I was going crazy until I checked the edit history. Someone's messing with your work? That's sabotage, not a coincidence. Back at my desk, I discovered my computer unlocked, when I was certain I'd locked it before lunch. The West Side files were open, with subtle changes to the color scheme Derek had just approved. Everything okay? Jason appeared, looking concerned. Did you touch my computer? What? No, of course not. Why would I do that? That evening, Maya came over with a small bag. Security cameras. One for your front door, one for your living room, one for your bedroom. Zach already approved. Isn't this extreme? What's extreme is someone stalking you, sending creepy texts, and potentially breaking into your apartment. We installed them that night. Zach helped mount them in inconspicuous spots. They connect to an app. Motion alerts, cloud storage, the works, Maya explained. 3 days later, my phone buzzed during a meeting. The security app had detected movement in my apartment. I excused myself and checked the footage. My blood ran cold. Jason was inside my apartment, going through my desk drawers. I need to go, I whispered to Maya, showing her my phone. Holy shit. Call the cops. Not yet. I need proof he's behind everything. I left work claiming food poisoning and raced home. Jason was gone, but my laptop had been accessed. The browser history showed someone had logged into my work account and email. A notification appeared. An email draft I never wrote, addressed to Derek. I can't handle the West Side project. The pressure is too much. Then it hit me. The manipulation of my files, the sabotaged projects, the coincidental late nights when Jason stayed too. He was trying to make me look incompetent. I scrolled through my email history and found messages I never sent, asking questions that made me seem clueless. And when I checked my phone's location history, I realized the truth. Jason had been tracking my movements for weeks. The night of the attack, he'd been absent from the office. The voice, the grip on my arm. It all made horrifying sense now. I grabbed my phone with shaking hands and called Maya. I need you to look into Jason's work history. Something's seriously wrong with this guy. Already on it. My friend Alicia works in HR at his old company in Chicago. I'm meeting her for drinks tonight. I paced around my apartment, documenting everything that had been disturbed. My journal moved slightly, desk drawers rearranged, laptop left open, evidence that someone had been there. The next morning, Maya stormed into my cubicle, face flushed with anger. This isn't Jason's first rodeo. He pulled the same shit at 2 other companies. Stalking female coworkers, sabotaging their work, making them look unstable. Why isn't he in jail? NDAs and settlements. Companies more worried about their reputation than their employees' safety. And guess who hired him both times? My stomach dropped. Derek. Bingo. They went to college together. Derek keeps cleaning up his messes. I felt sick. So when I go to HR, it'll go straight to Derek, who'll bury it. I spent the rest of the day documenting everything Jason had tampered with. Projects, emails, files. That evening, he cornered me in the parking garage. Chloe, can we talk? I think there's been a misunderstanding. About what? You breaking into my apartment? Tracking my phone? Threatening me on the street? His face hardened, then immediately softened into a practiced look of concern. You're confused. I've only been trying to help you. We have a connection. I thought you felt it too. The only connection we have is you stalking me. I'm sorry if my interest came across wrong. I just care about you. More than the others did. Others? The women who didn't appreciate my help. They ended up hurting their careers. I'd hate to see that happen to you. The threat was crystal clear. Stay away from me, I hissed, walking away quickly. That night, Zach, Maya, and I hatched a plan. We need undeniable evidence, Maya said. Something Derek can't sweep under the rug. And we need to catch both of them, Zach added. Jason's dangerous, but Derek's the one allowing it to happen. I've got an idea, I said. The Miller presentation next week. It's huge. Clients, executives, everyone will be there. Perfect stage for a public meltdown, Maya grinned. We mapped out our strategy. Zach would install additional cameras in my office. Maya would discreetly contact Jason's previous victims. I would create a fake project file, an irresistible target for Jason to sabotage. I'll need to bait him, I said. Make him think I'm vulnerable. That's dangerous, Zach warned. All I need is one clear threat on camera, something he can't talk his way out of. Over the next few days, I played my part perfectly, looking exhausted, making small mistakes, seeming distracted. Jason took the bait, offering help, staying late, watching me. I made sure to mention the confidential Miller presentation materials stored on my computer. That night, our cameras caught him breaking in again. But the real shock came the next day. I accidentally left my recorder running during a meeting between Jason and Derek. She's getting suspicious, Jason said. Handle it like you did with the others. Just be more careful this time. No paper trail. There it was. Derek knew everything. Had always known. Now we had what we needed. Evidence, names of previous victims, and a plan for the perfect takedown. The day of the Miller presentation arrived. Conference Room A was packed with executives, clients, and the entire marketing team. I'd arrived early to set up, connecting my laptop to the projector while Maya positioned herself near the door. Everything ready? She whispered. Locked and loaded. Zach is waiting in the lobby with the security team and police. Derek strode in, clapping his hands. Big day, people. Chloe, I expect you fixed those colors we discussed? Of course, just as you requested. Jason sidled up beside me, smirking. Need any last-minute help with your slides? I noticed some issues last night. I bet you did. The presentation began. Derek introduced the clients, then turned the floor over to me. My hands weren't shaking anymore. I knew exactly what I was doing. Before I show our campaign concepts, I'd like to address something important. A pattern of workplace harassment and sabotage that's been occurring at Pinnacle Marketing. The room went silent. Derek stepped forward. Chloe, this isn't the time or place. Actually, it's exactly the right place. Because our clients deserve to know the kind of company they're working with. I clicked to my first slide security footage of Jason breaking into my apartment. This is our colleague Jason entering my home without permission. Next slide screenshots of tampered files. This is evidence of Jason deliberately sabotaging client work to make me appear incompetent. Jason jumped up. She's lying. This is ridiculous. And this, I continued, playing the audio recording, is Derek instructing Jason to handle it like the others and leave no paper trail. The color drained from both their faces. We also have statements from 3 women at previous companies who experienced identical harassment. Companies where Derek conveniently helped Jason secure new positions after each incident. The HR director stood up. Miss Bennett from corporate is waiting in my office. I suggest both of you come with me immediately. In the chaos that followed, Jason lunged toward me. You stupid bitch! I'll make you regret this. Perfect timing. As security restrained him, Zach walked in with 2 police officers. Breaking and entering, stalking, threats of violence all documented, I told them, handing over a flash drive. And now, witness tampering. 3 weeks later, Jason was facing multiple charges, out on bail and awaiting trial. Derek had been terminated for gross negligence and enabling harassment. I sat across from our new director, Vanessa, who slid a contract toward me. Creative director position. The board was impressed with how you handled everything. They want someone with integrity leading the department. What about the Miller account? They've requested you personally. Said anyone who could maintain that level of professionalism under pressure is exactly who they want handling their brand. On my way out, Maya and Zach were waiting with champagne. To Chloe, who proved that standing up for yourself isn't just right, it's powerful, Maya toasted. And to creeps getting exactly what they deserve, Zach added. I smiled, feeling the weight of the past months finally lifting. The fear was gone. In its place was something better, strength I'd always had but never fully recognized. Until now. What would you do if you were in Chloe's position? Would you have completely rejected Jason's apology like she did? Or do you believe in giving second chances, even to those who've deliberately tried to harm you? Is forgiveness always the right path? Or are some actions truly unforgivable? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If this revenge story resonated with you, please hit that like button and subscribe for more powerful stories that explore the darker side of human relationships. Your support helps us create more content like this.